Well, first of all, on a personal level, let me say that all of the consulting team at Spencer Shank and Capers view their job as to tell you as a CEO what you need to hear. They're going to give you the good, bad, and the ugly, and they're willing to put their relationship with you on the line when it's important to improve the organizational performance. Well, the reason I chose them is based on prior experience. I knew that they were able to give fact-based advice that was customized for the unique needs of my company.
I think the culture of an organization is very, very important. And what SSCA has been able to do is help us develop a common language in terms of how we communicate with each other and hold each other accountable for what our outcomes are meant to be.
My relationship with SSCA started about 15 years ago, working with Brad at a company called WellPoint. And since that time, he's been a key component of what it is that I've done throughout my business career for the last 15 years. He's been a mentor, a guide, but more importantly, a trusted advisor around how to deal with some of the most difficult business decisions, issues, and that relates to people. So he's been very effective in that regard.
We established a new strategy for the company, as well as giving people the opportunity to participate in LPMA. We noticed a major change in people's behaviors. The culture completely turned around at Pacific Air. Our strategy was to become a product leader. When I first got there, we could only proliferate about one product a year. Within 2 years, we were generating about 25 new products a year. 60% of them were either industry leading or certainly best of class. And when people came to the company, just outside visitors, they would just notice the buzz on the floor. There was just a lot more activity, a lot more excitement about the company's future, and you could see the commitment in our employees' eyes.
In the 20 years that we've been using SSCA, our company has really evolved. Are we perfect? By no means so, which is kind of cool because it always gives us another rung of the ladder to climb. But our management team is much more effective. If you didn't believe me, I would ask you to talk to them and say, how is executive leadership mentoring the management level to be better today than they were yesterday? And I would argue that for the most part, they would universally come back and say, yes, we have better relationship with our executive team. We understand the direction of the company. There's greater clarity. There's greater understanding of the goal than there was 5 or 10 years ago. That materially impacts our ability to function as an organization and to be successful in a very, very competitive business environment.
The only thing I wish I had done differently is had the opportunity to take these courses earlier in my career. From seeing for the last 15 years the production, the increase in effectiveness, the ability to align people has had such an extraordinary impact not only on myself but on the people around me and on the companies that I serve. If I could have done that 15 years before, those companies would have been more effective as well.
I guarantee you that this program will work for any client that's serious about implementing change that moves their organization forward. I've worked with this company on more than one occasion. My wife has worked with them on more than one occasion. We've introduced them to other clients, and I really can attest that their programs do work. By the way, a 20-fold increase in share price ain't bad, and that was the real reward for the hard work that we all did together.